في المقطع الأول بنشوف فيه مستكشف كهوف وهو بيستكشف منجم مهجور بغرض عمل إعلان لمصباح كهربائي ورفعه على قناة اليوتيوب بتاعته. ولكن هو بيصور الفيديو المستكشف كان بيسمع أصوات غريبة جاية من جوه المنجم. كان بيعتقد في الأول إن الصوت ده صوت رياح عادية جاية من جوه المنجم، ولكن بعد ما الناس شافت الفيديو كانوا بيعتقدوا إن الصوت ده صوت ناس بتتهامس أو بتتكلم بلغة غريبة ومخيفة.
Okay, this is a review and demonstration of the ThruNite TN12 handheld flashlight that you see here. And like I said, this light has 5 levels. I believe it's on medium right now, which is level 3. So this would be high, and this would be turbo, which is really bright. And then this is Firefly, which is hardly anything. And then that would be low, and then medium. Medium seems to be the best one, not too bright, not too dim. And then you can see how big these timbers are. That's about almost a foot in diameter, the big cross timber. So they had to put big ones in here to hold up all of this rock. And you can see right here where some of these boards are bending. Do you hear that? Sounds like, what is that, wind? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Wow. I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but that's crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but wow. I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is. So let's get out of here and head back out to the portal. That was weird.
في مقطعين تانيين من قناة اليوتيوب نفسها. المرة دي المستكشف كان بيستكشف منجم مهجور. المنجم ده في نيفادا واسمه منجم هورتون. فأول مرة وهو بيستكشف المنجم ده كان بيقول إنه كان بيحس بطاقة سلبية جاية من جوه المنجم وشاف حاجة غريبة بتأكد كلامه. ولكن بعد ما الفيديو ده جاب مشاهدات على القناة بتاعته قرر إنه يروح المنجم كمان مرة. المرة دي كان بيسمع أصوات مخيفة جدا. هنتفرج دلوقتي على المرتين اللي راح فيهم.
Okay, we can go in here and just take a quick look. I don't think I'm going to explore this particular mine. There's a little bit too much water in here, and I know this mine is really old, but yeah, water in a mine. I do see other footprints here in the mud, but I just don't think it's wise to go in here when there's water. Try to avoid this if I can. Yeah, this looks pretty sketchy. I'll go a few feet further in and check it out, but I think I'm going to pass on this one. This is one of the creepiest mine tunnels I've ever been in, just because of how dilapidated it is and all these chains hanging down from the overhead, and there's a shot looking down the tunnel. Here's a shot looking back towards the entrance. I'm a little bit further in, and looking down the tunnel here. I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there. Don't know if you can see that in the video or not. Yeah, this mine definitely has a very spooky vibe to it. So I'm going to head back out and check out the other stuff that's here. This is just too wet, too muddy. And obviously something is making the chains swing. So time to get the hell out of here. Okay, the Horton mine still has some water coming out of it. You can see it kind of pulled up here outside, and here's the portal. So let's go check this out, see if it's any drier than it was a year ago. when I was last here. Okay, I'm further in than I was a year ago, and that's how far I've come. Okay, here's a final parting shot of the end of the Horton Tunnel, and there's the ore pass with all the cascading water, and what the fuck is that? I don't know what that was, but there was a sudden blast of cold air, and I'm getting out of here.
في المقطع الرابع راجل اسمه كليم سولتوز كان عايش هو وزوجته في بلد في أمريكا خلال واحدة من أكتر الأعاصير تدميرا في تاريخ البلد دي. خلال العاصفة تم تصوير فيديو من الطابق العلوي لمنزله، واللي بنشوف فيه الإعصار الضخم وهو بيقرب من بيته لحد ما دمره. زوجته توفت بسبب شدة الإعصار، وهو تعرض لإصابة شديدة في العمود الفقري. الهاتف اللي تم تصوير الفيديو منه تم العثور عليه لاحقا في أنقاض منزله، وده اللي اتصور من الهاتف. في المقطع الخامس بيظهر فيه الراجل ده وهو بيستكشف سراديب الموتى في باريس، والمكان ده معروف اللي بيروح فيه ما بيرجعش تاني منه، لأن المكان ده في الأساس أكتر سلسلة أنفاق تعقيدا في العالم. المقطع ده بيوضح إن الراجل ده كان تايه وكان خايف جدا لأنه مش عارف هيروح فين ولا هيخرج إزاي. الراجل ده اختفى تماما، ولكن تم العثور على كاميراته، والراجل ده ما كانش ليه أي أثر.
It's very bizarre. These arrows point in a direction. Occasionally also he stops to photograph roomfuls of bones, which means that he's very, very deep inside the catacombs. So basically he's filming what he's seeing very deep inside the catacombs, other than the point of view shots or pictures of human bones. The catacombs for centuries. So it is possible with these paintings that we may be able to retrace an itinerary to some extent. After about 4, we hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden, we hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden, this video camera